Hello, everybody. This is the Great Chief, Tall, of the albino tribe. Welcome to a video on Ark Survival Evolved, where we here worship the gods. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. If you guys don't know who I am, then get out, because you probably, well, I don't exactly know yet if this isn't part of my other channel, or if they're both one channel. I have absolutely no idea if this is a second channel, but if it is a second channel, then welcome to my new channel, and my other channel would be Ty Winders. If this isn't a separate channel, then I should have 6 subscribers. And, yes, if you guys have seen my other or might be this channel, Ty Winders, you might know that I am not on my normal user. Yes, this is not on Great Gecko. I am playing on A Touch of Evil this time, because on Great Gecko I already have an amazing arc, but here on A Touch of Evil I have an even better arc, which I accidentally played single player on. But yeah, guys, there is a way for you to join me. If you wanna, I'll show you right now. Yay! Okay. So, you know how you can join servers and stuff? By the way, yes, I am on Primitive Plus Arc. It's not exactly a mod, it just comes with the game. Anyway, yeah, I do have a Scorched Earth tribe as well. But I'm going to host a non-dedicated session, which of course is the gods. My password I don't want to show you guys because it's the admin password. Private match is disabled. So if you want to play with me, just search the gods and you'll probably find me. Anyway, let's connect. Anyway guys, hopefully you guys do play with me, because if you don't, for here in a couple days, you will all be defeated by the Great Tall and the almighty albino tribe. For if you do not worship the gods, you will be locked in a cave for all of eternity. You hear us? You will be locked away for all eternity. Yes, you like my cool tribal voice, guys? Thank you very much. If you do like it, if you don't like it, then leave right now. Or otherwise, when you join the server, you're gonna get your butts kicked. Well, actually, there's no such thing as butt getting kicked on this server, because there's no hunger, you're immune to everything, there's no such thing as damage. This is a very peaceful server. And yes, the level ups have changed quite a bit, so it gives you super health, super stamina, super oxygen, super fortitude. Look that down there. Yes. And the movement speed, you level up pretty fast also, but as you can see, I'm level 93. And you gain 0.1 experience per second, and you may see that I have all this stuff. I got it from the creative stuff menu, and look at all the stuff I have in. Please, please, please join this server, and yes. Yes, I know, this is kind of strange, but happens in Ark all the time. You can kind of da-dun, 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 da-dun. Look at people's crotches doing that. By the way, these are admin only access cages. It means that I am the great admin of the server, of this so-called, as what the rogues call a server. I am the great almighty admin who controls all. Anyway, how do you even use the admin passwords to do things? Guys, report it in the comments, because I have absolutely no idea how to do anything with a stinking admin password. It's stupid, okay? I don't know how to do a thing with this darn admin password. And it says Primitive Plus is a mod, but it's completely vanilla. Completely. And if anybody abuses me, I'll report them and kick them. That's right, you hear me. I am the admin here. I am the almighty admin. You will never defeat the almighty admin of Tall. Yes, you should know why I'm called Tall now. I made myself as skinny and as tall as possible. I gave myself big ol' honker feet that are bigger than my head, and big ol' honker hands that are the size of a small stone. You can see some right there. Yeah, my hands are very big. And so are my feet. See, look, this small stone there on the ground, compared to my hand, the similarity in size is actually not very uncanny because my hands are so much bigger than it. Ha ha ha! I have the biggest hands. And yes, I am very good with weapons. There are different jobs, so if you guys actually join the server, then there are different jobs. And by the way, the server's only open whenever I actually decide to play on this thing. Which, if you guys don't join, it'll slowly bore me to death playing on an actual server. And yes, I do have, like, infinite arrows. Sorry. If that actually is copyrighted, I'm just gonna be so upset. Anyway, this is my Chief's hut. I have a nice little war map there. And I'll explain this server to you after I lay on underneath my bed. Which looks very strange, laying underneath the bed. I'm just going to look down. And I should be nearly perfectly hidden. Just nearly. Yep. Nearly there. Oh, perfect! So close! But for some reason I turned. Don't know how that happened. Anyway, let me just explain the server. So, this is a beautiful tribe where they worship the boss, as the rogues call them bosses. I'll explain to you what a rogue is in a minute. But the tribal men call them the great gods of the Ark. So what my tribe does, we go around conquering other people's tribes. How do you conquer tribes? Well, I've set it up over here. You play, and if my tribe, basically how you practice for jobs in my tribe. You have to shoot all 3 targets. You keep going until one tribe doesn't hit all 3 targets. If my opponent wins, then they get locked in cages for all eternity. If my tribe wins, then they become allies. So you have to actually try not to beat me. Because if you do, slam, you're in a cage. Anyway, yes, you can see that people can hear me, which I really don't like. Now can people hear me? I guess they couldn't. Now, somebody join my server, please. Anyway, back to explaining. So, yeah, that's how you conquer tribes in this server. Rogues are people who are high-tech and above tribal level. I'll tell you how you become how my tribe considers you a rogue. So we'll head up to your base and say hello. That's what I'll say. You'll see my tribal army, and eventually once somebody knows how to make some dyes, which I don't, you'll see a bunch of men with tribal painting on them, and you'll be like, okay, what do you want? And then we'll be like, we challenge you. If we win, we become allies. If you win, you get locked in cages for all eternity. And if they say no, you're too primitive, then they'll be considered rogues. People who are out to kill the great gods of the Ark. Which actually, we also ask them, do you worship the great gods of the Ark? Before we challenge them. And then we explain the gods if they say no, and then we challenge them. But if they say that they don't want to challenge us, because that's completely unfair, which, trust me, kind of is. Then they are considered rogues, which, as I said, want to kill the gods and kill the great being that created them, the almighty Overseer, which I love that amazing name. I should get back to talking in my chieftain voice, which has a very strange accent. Now, the rogues, as I already explained, are out to kill the gods and get the mythical tier objects and the powerful element. There's no taming on this as well, which makes it completely bananas. And as you can see, I do have some deadfall traps here, but there's no hunger, so I don't know why I even got them. I also have a bunch of preserving campfires because they look cool, and they can serve you a buttload of food. There's also no torpor on this, so nothing that makes Ark fun exists. Wait, do I have some dry firewood in here? I wonder. Yes, I do. 14 of it. Anyway, back to explaining and stuff. So my tribe just goes around conquering other tribes or becoming allies with them. And things like that. Until eventually my army grows large enough and we check on the rogues enough. And once the army grows large enough and the rogues grow strong enough and they become too powerful and we know that they will soon take out the gods, we all attack them with all we try and capture them. We use all of our force and power to try and capture them. And yes, I do have the anagram of handcuffs. I don't know why that would be useful if you can't knock people out, but I guess it is useful for some reason. Why did I even do that anagram? See, handcuffs. Why I even do that? Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So yeah. Anyway, the jobs of the tribe are, you can see here, the swordsmen. Timmy. We have one swordsman. They use a sword and a wooden shield. Everybody wears hide armor. And then there are the archers, which wear hide armor and have bows and obsidian arrows. There's the spearsmen, which have spears, the axemen, which have axes, and the shieldsmen, which have full metal armor and a metal shield. And then finally, the shaman, which communicates to the gods and sacrifices his own blood as medicine. This is where he communicates to the gods. O almighty gods, I bow down before you. Please give us your grace and power. I thank you, gods. That is so amazing. Anyway, that's all the jobs and what they get and what they do. There's also a new job that I just made up on the run, the harvesters, which hold axes and pickaxes, and they go around harvesting materials. And then the other job, and then there's just the jobless, which just have leather armor, which just have hide armor. And yes, I do have some tanning racks here. Speaking of the tanning racks, ooh, leather. And by the way, I don't have any means of storage in this entire world. Very annoying, to be honest, because I don't have anywhere to put all my stuff, and it just gets annoying, and then I can never do anything with my stuff. And anyway, yes, we also can make obsidian pickaxes and stuff. We just can't fly because we don't have any pterosaurs. So we only get the obsidian tools and stuff we get all the tools and stuff from creative when I'm offline. Unless we eventually get enough harvesters, then we don't need to continuously cheat. Which the admin has the power if you guys told me how to cheat. Cheeky, cheeky. And yes, you can see that thing on the bottom of the screen down there. Leave in the comments down below how to do the stinking admin commands. Because it is very annoying. Anyway, let me just head out of my amazing lumber base. Oh, by the way, that's the shaman's hut. Whoever becomes our only shaman gets to use whatever they want in there. Here's our amazing raft for aquatic sailing. Oh, and actually, a new job. Sailors. They get, well, they basically just get spears. That way they can spear fish as they're sailing. And they also get the fish baskets, the fish traps. Which, not the basic arc ones. The primitive plus ones. And I am going to earn a post wood fence. Looks kind of nice. Anyway, yes, it's not the ordinary fish traps. It's the primitive plus fish traps. Which allow you to immobilize small fish to harvest for meat. That's what the fishermen use. They use spears and those, and they get to sail in their very own wooden rafts. Sails included. No removing the sails. And yes, there are also sales taxes, but who cares about the taxes for sales? Only joking. By the way, currency in this is going to be iron ingots. I just made that up on the run. Again. So there's actually going to be a trading market, which actually some of the civilians will just work at the trading market because they have nothing else to do to earn money. So they trade money for other things, such as this meat that is for some reason spoiling, which instead I will get a bit of hide. So one hide is worth 5 metal ingots. Then inside here there's 2 campfires. One campfire is worth 10 metal ingots. Each thatch is worth 1 metal ingot, which means a total of 6 metal for that thatch. A skin is completely free, so what's the point in putting a skin in there? When what you could put in there is 92 feathers. Each feather is worth half a metal ingot. So I'm gonna toss 2 in there, take the 2 out, remove the 2 from there, put the 2 together, and then put in the 90 feathers. So that, actually no, I'm going to get that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That means you have to pay 40 metal to get the 80 feathers. So 40 metal for the 80 feathers. You see how where I'm going here? I'm making the trading markets work nicely. And then when they do work, then it'll be great. And another skin. Why do you even need skins? But those will just take the place of other things that we'll sell later. 22 fiber. Again, fiber is the same as thatch. So that's 22 metal. Inside here, lumber. Each lumber is worth 10. Because lumber is a building material. Oh right, there's also the harvesters also are used for construction. So that means 370 metal for 37 lumber. And here, spark powder. Ooh, spark powder is the same as thatch and fiber, worth 1 metal each. An obsidian spear, that's 10 metal. Hide is less than leather. It's actually 3 metal each, and leather is 5. And then stone. Each bit of stone is worth 10 metal. You see what I'm saying here? You can buy things for metal ingots. So yeah, this tribe is working out really well. We have our little logging area here with our lumber station where we can create wet firewood and lumber. And here's where we store all our wood and stuff. Which actually, wood would be a decent trade to replace that skin. There's 2 more skins that I have to replace. You will be replaced by 14 wood. You dumb thorny dragon saddle skin that's completely unneeded. Oh, I have some money in here! Yes, this is where the gatherers put all their stuff, and steel! Each steel is worth 20 metal! And I have $100. Oh, this is so perfect. I love this server, guys. And if you do too, join now. Nobody's joined. Why is no one watching the Alright, the harvesting speed is at max. I'll go put that wood away. Look at the wood storage. Isn't it detailed? And by the way, if there's nothing in the wood storage, then it looks empty, which is just so amazing. I love Primitive Plus. Before I thought that Primitive Plus was just getting rid of all the non-primitive stuff and adding primitive stuff in its place, but no. It's taking Ark and just adding a bunch of reskins to things to make them look cooler. Like if you listen to this when I open the preserving fire. It's just a reskinned preserving bin. Isn't that funny? And watch when I close it. It's a reskin of the preserving bin. That's hilarious, right? They just reskin things that have the same purpose to create something new. And they edit stats and stuff. This mailbox, however, is a completely new object. The mailbox is not a reskin of anything. And this will be an admin mailbox. An admin mailbox. No, it's not an admin mailbox. Yeah, these mailboxes are completely broken. It's impossible to remember all the different addresses, but if you guys want to send me a letter when you join, here's my address. 1160 Southern Jungle Drive. And if you want to send anything to my shaman, I don't know why you would. It's 556 Southern Jungle Court. So yeah, my tribe is in the Southern Jungle Court. And we haven't gone far away from the tribe, and also we can craft fur armor, but that's only if we ever go into the Arctic. Because if we ever go there, we're gonna need that fur armor. Ooh, it looks so beautiful! And what do I need to craft this? A lot of cementing paste and some obsidian. I don't have any obsidian. And I need obsidian to make it. My beautiful obsidian pickaxes. And you need lots of pelt, a bit of iron, and some hide, and that. Same with you, same with you, same with you, and same with you. I love my beautiful bow. It costs beeswax, fiber, leather, and wood. It's beautiful. My recurve bow. This is an archer bow. Masters of the bow often become great conquerors. Requires arrows to fire. Yeah, that's the normal archers. The chief get their beautiful recurve bows, which look a lot better than long bows. Boomerang. Haha. And bolas as well for catching smaller dinos. And my favorite, the obsidian spears. Guess what I do whenever I lock somebody into a cage? It's really funny. So, pretend there's somebody locked in a cage there. Look at that. The spear sticks through the cage. It literally terrifies them. Either that or I walk up to the cage and impale them. Or I do this. And I hit the cage with a spear. And yes, these are all admin-only cages. But are the other 3 cages? Admin only, admin only, admin only. Yep, they're all admin only. Well, guys, we are having a beautiful time so far. And speaking of so far, it's time to end this episode. Hopefully you all have enjoyed the first episode, and please join this server, or you will never, never live another day. Only joking. I'm not that evil, okay? Woo! Whoa! Backflips! Extreme flips! Well, guys, hopefully you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you once my camera stops doing this. Why did my camera just stop? Oh, there. Boom. Hold on. Let me just orbit camera. Emotes. Are you ready for this? Bye! That's right, bye. Hopefully you join the server. Please join it. Or otherwise, when you do, if you join it too late, we will destroy you and lock you in our cages for all eternity because you can't die to escape the cages. Ha ha ha. Bye!